Hey guys, you're watching GuildWars2Live.com. My name is Peter. This is part of the offline segment, I guess you should say. Usually I do things live and I would be talking with a live audience, but today, just for a few hours, I'll be streaming just myself talking about random nonsense. So just to introduce what's going on here, I'm playing a elementalist right now. Her name is Becky Brimstone, my lovely assistant. As always, you can find the same name on Guild Wars 1 if you still play that game. I'm still doing some vanquishing in that game. Right now, I'm currently level 34, and there's not that much new that I haven't seen except for a few areas up here, or down here rather, scattered around the places. I am in fact in the Gendarran Fields, which is for level 25 to 35. So I'm just gonna explore down here if there's much new lands are discovered. So this is the stress test, by the way. I should put it in the title just to be sure. So it has been a few weeks since we all played again. I have to get reacquainted with the controls and stuff. I know it's crazy to not be playing this, or rather to be playing this and suddenly have to like get lag there. Suddenly going back to other games just doesn't work. There's a bit of lag, I feel. It's good. Let's move on and see if that's really persistent. Oops. I'm accidentally healing. Because I'm playing like as if I'm playing Guild Wars. I actually have my keys remapped so that A and D are to strife and Q is to heal. I think it's to heal. E is to use my first utility skill. So I'm just accidentally like clicking them right now. Oops, I don't want to do that. Almost start initiate a firestorm then. Not firestorm, meteor shower. Woohoo. We're doing alright. It's been a while, but I get whoops. As you notice, I'm also using fast casting, which I think is really great. I really have to like get used to searching bodies here. I often forget and just assume that something's gonna drop onto the ground like Guild Wars 1. So I'm going to I've been training myself not to click on skills much. You'll see my mouse like mostly in the middle, which is ideal, especially if I'm using fast casting. The only whoops. The only time I do like click my skill bar is probably for the elite skill and for number 9. Actually I have 8 and 9 mapped to my keyboard. Unless they reset that. But like experiment. Yeah, it's still good. Oof. Get up, Becky. Dead. So I don't believe they changed much of anything since the beta weekend number 2. Doesn't seem like it. There was something of an update. Not sure, was it like a gig or something? But I don't see anything too dramatically different. Unless it's all in the menus and I haven't looked yet. Not sure if this has changed a bit, has it? I remember like complaining that the bottom of Windows is sorta like non-existent. It sort of blends too much, but now it seems like they have this corner here. I'm just like OCD about things I notice. Okay, I think that's enough like messing around. There's actually an event going on here. Let's see. Call the undead horde gathering outside of the first haven. Time limit. Oh yay. Well, that was done quick. I did a lot. Whatever I did was good. Um, which is what I love about this game, is that you can just so easily get lost into it, be doing anything and be rewarded for it. And I just accidentally aggravated 2 mobs. Line them up. Whoa, it's only 1 mob to line up. A lot of people are like, I should mention this since I'm doing it a lot myself. A lot of people talk about you're backpedaling, you're a noob and stuff, but backpedaling really is a, at least in my opinion, I believe it is a reasonable thing to do, or whatever you want to call it. There's nothing wrong with backpedaling. If you really need to run away, then you're gonna turn your camera and run away. And while you're doing that, you lose the ability to attack what's in front of you, or was in front of you anyway. So unless you really need to run, backpedaling is just fine. Keeping some distance away from the enemies is fine. Clicking is fine too. You don't really need to spam all the skills all the time. I'm full. Stop. Well, even though I'm full and could not pick up any of that wood, lol, I still got some experience for it. Let's see if I can go off to some random place to sell. When it loads on a long time on these, it kinda confuses me. Why can't I just like throw my character over there without reloading the whole map?
Nebo Terrace looks like it's in serious trouble.
I guess there's some kind of technical thing behind it I don't understand. So let's see. I think I can pretty much sell to anyone.
It's a soldier's life for me.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
Do?
That's what I like about this game. You can sell to anyone. Just anyone. Alright. Sell the junk. Made a tiny bit of space there. I want to keep stuff. Oh man. See, it's really overwhelming going into any MMO the first time. Even though I like play during PAX and all the beta weekends. Still don't really know what to sell, to be honest. See, all of this stuff I need. Oh, eventually. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's beta, so I'm just gonna... I know people are gonna be screaming at me, don't sell that, oh my god, what are you doing now, all the blue stuff? But, whatever. Tiny ritual bag, I have to open it. I should actually, this is another thing that people might not have noticed, is that while you're talking to a vendor, you can actually go back to your inventory. And then when you right click on items, you get the sell option, which is same as selling to the vendor. So you can, if you don't know the icons yet, you can actually go like one by one and say like, oh, alright, this doesn't have like the collector options, such as, where's an example? Let me salvage something. Do I have a salvage kit? There it is. Alright, there.
Can I assist you?
This is a collectible item, so when I right click it, right away I can see it's a collectible item, so I'll deposit. Otherwise, if it's not, then I can sell it. This thing, however, is a item that I want to salvage though, so let's do that. I can probably just salvage it. It's always better to salvage stuff. This
Anything to report?
ingredient, salvage item, used to make inscriptions, just whatever. I just need the space right now. So right click and you see deposit, deposit. You don't see it, then you destroy it. This is a salvage item though. And I just used up my salvage kit. And this is not a regular vendor, so I cannot buy another salvage kit. I just wish that they would change this compact button though, to not just like compact everything, but also to organize it. I'm hoping that they do that eventually. This is the other thing, if you guys haven't noticed. To me, I mean, well, there's a lot of things I don't notice, but I spent a good time, like last beta weekend number 2, to just look at all of the menus and see what they're capable of doing, and not feel so lost in the game. So yeah, there's that checkbox I was just clicking on and off. And we have some space, so whatever. Let's move out again. This video is probably gonna be all the randomness, to be honest. I don't even know what I'm blabbering about anymore. But I'm basically just gonna focus on doing stuff here in the Gendarran Fields. That's closed. Let's kill some centaurs for fun. Looks like there's some stuff happening down here though. Way down there. How about we go to it? Dynamic event instead. I'm so happy that they made the mini-map like this now. Because I was at PAX East 2012 and I was saying to Colin, is there going to be the mission map? Are they gonna bring it back? Because now they only had this big map here, and basically he said to me that the map pretty much covers everything that you need to know, all the icons and stuff. So I was a little sad, but I was thinking, oh, maybe it won't be so bad since I didn't know too much about the game at that time. I didn't know too much about the game. And I'm bringing this up because I'm so used to the mission map in Guild Wars 1. I hope the game audio is not too loud. But yeah, after beta weekend 2, or since beta weekend 2, they added the mini-map, which you can expand and contract, and you see all of the icons on it, except for mobs of course, compared to Guild Wars 1 where you see the red dots. And it's so much more useful. I really love it compared to a circular compass. And I'm sure that they decided to do it this way instead of doing compass and another window for mission map because they wanted to keep that immersion, not have too many things on the screen. I could easily be spamming my skills more, but I don't. I just really take my time smacking people in the face with fireballs. Where is that going? Are they attacking? Yes, you do need help. I'm gonna wreck your face. Oh, here comes another. I saw that coming, yet I didn't dodge, forgot. That spray of bullets. Let's see. There's some other people around here too. So I can tell right away, not even by reading a chat, that we have to take down these 2 catapults that these centaurs are using. You might notice that I use number 2 really like trigger happy. As long as I keep my mouse in the middle, it's bound to land somewhere with the fast cast. Yay, I helped a lot. Now I was worried very early during the whole Guild Wars 2 hype before the betas that these hearts would be somewhat of a grind of sorts, but they're actually not. Some are even actually like ridiculously easy to fill up. Depends. Let's see. Ensure that Terrence's farms are taken care of by killing groups and feeding animals. Let's see. Everything's being revived without me. I've seen other elementalists like keep changing attunements like pretty much every 3 seconds. You don't have to do that. Some people were asking about that because they would look at an elementalist and see that they would see that they're like so overwhelming having to change attunements all the time. You have so many skills to learn. I know that will be doing that too, but just taking my sweet time. There are cases where I do switch over for whatever situation. And I don't use my utility skills enough. This one's totally to do more crits. I'm all about doing crits. I love it. And where did that guys go? Smack! Oh, died already. Isn't that just awesome? Critting as an ally instead of, you know, being the typical DPS in other games. Just smacking them. Some people are worried about the diversity of this game. I'm not too worried. I'm happy with the fire smacking in the face already. Okay, so while we're here, let's fill this heart up somehow. I'm like burping from the Pepsi I just drank a moment ago. Woohoo! Just a bit more and we'll have this place done. And that's done. Assist the terrorized residents of Nabu Terrence. We're done. I really need to observe what I'm killing in front of me. Cause you guys see this lizard, whatever thing, is sorta doing a shadow step. You should actually just like put down the lava front. Is it called lava front? Yeah, lava front right in front of me whenever he does that. Let's do that. Come on, but oh, this doesn't bode well. Oh no, I'm clicking all the wrong things. Let's kill the smaller thing first. This is scary. I'm gonna use my elite. Run a bit. I'm gonna actually use 2. I have 2 helpers here. A lesser fire elemental and a bigger one. That can last though. And I just misplaced that lava front. Okay. That's scary when the big one does the shower stuff. I wonder what's in there. Run away! Now I really want to run. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Serious.
I'm in trouble. This is not really gonna help me. Or is it? Oh, this is a bit of a strategy here. Like that kind of strategy.
Barely.
I actually thought he had more health left, but I was looking at the other smaller guy thinking like, oh, if I go down, then I'll just kill it and rally that way. But it turns out they died at the same time, so it's all good. Woohoo! That was fun. I hope that was interesting to watch. Taking down a veteran champion or whatever it was, all alone basically. Let's help some people here, shall we? Well, you're welcome. Some of the guys are more happy when they get up from the ground. Maybe this one was just like all eager to fight. Impressive, eh? Sometimes the NPCs really need to somehow learn to pick their fights. Pretty sure that Serap's soldier isn't gonna survive on their own against two centaurs. They always die too easily. I wonder if it's actually going somewhere. Well, it's nice having the NPC sort of tank, so I don't have to dodge or anything. Let's focus on this. I actually clicked on the enemy that time, but for you guys who are not familiar with Guild Wars 1, you can actually use C just like in the old game to target closest enemy, and that's one way to target them. You can also tab through, of course, but you can use C for target closest enemy, and that saves you having to click them, so you can just focus on your mouse position, the camera turning or whatever. Let's kill the supply cart, shall we? Okay. Let's change things up and use lightning for a change, which like aggroes everything if stuff is too close. And I wasn't paying attention.
Your victory will be short-lived.
The thing that scares me about using this lightning is that the auto attack, as you see, it just keeps bouncing off on other targets, so it's very easy to aggravate the other enemy and be like overwhelmed if you're not careful with it. I'm not using much skills here.
Still standing. Barely.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't realize that this was a champion, a veteran. They're calling it veteran in this game, right? I'm dead, of course. There's no surviving this. But I just show off mist form, and apparently I cannot move for whatever reason. He's calling his buddies or something. No, he's not. He's just taking his time. Ah, that was brutal. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up as one episode, and so that you guys can watch this in parts, I'll be back for a part 2. Thank you for watching.